sour. Caddy runs wide, out onto the sand there, loses a lot of places.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Drivers Room Sunday League Season 4, Round 4, Tier 1. I'm your host Kimaru and today we are at Blue Moon Speedway, Infield A, I believe. And we are in the Group 4 BMWs. So let's see how everyone qualified in today's, qualifier. Starting off in pole, we have the German De Gret, or however the hell you say the name. We just call him Gary. That's how we know him now. So Gary on pole. We have Dazzler in a chrome M-Power livery. I love the blue and I love the chrome. So very awesome livery. Too Fast on third. Very cool livery as well. Flapjack in fourth with a very good looking livery. We have the Drift King Alex. Cartman Bra in sixth. Jeff Cusker in the Bear livery. Lionessie in the Pertec. John William Megan in a gray and pink. Yeah, pink. And we have Monguinho in the Mountain Dew one. Very good looking livery as well. JC, he is one of the other livery masters in here. A very sexy looking livery from him as well. We have Mr. Driver's Room himself, MJR Mercer, as you can see on the hood of his car. And we have a new guy with us today, FTRL Lycol, if I say that name correctly. So it's looking to be a good race today, and good luck everyone. Alright, we're about ready to get this show underway. Let's see if everyone has a clean start, clean getaway, and a clean lap 1. We're off for round 4 of season 4. Good start from Gary as always. He seems to have a good grip in that Beamer. Dazzler right behind in the Chromobile. And he's using my favorite color, blue. So might have to steal that color for a few of my liveries in the future. As we see, everyone is... Oh, we have someone on the grass, but otherwise uneventful. Gary coming through the hairpin here. I don't know if we have any names to the corners. It's an original track from Polyphony, so yeah. So, coming up to the final stretch of lap 1, Gary is still in the lead with Dazzler close behind. And yeah, I don't know where Gary gets his speed from, but yeah, I want some of that. As we see, Jeff Cusker is now in third in the white Bearmobile. Cartman in fourth. He has shown incredible pace, that guy. As we see, Too Fast is under attack from Mr. Drift King himself. Trying to go. Oh, wow. Little slidey there as we see Linus. He's taking the shot and gets ahead of Too Fast. Alex up to 5th. As we see Lanesi drifting. Flapjack all the way down in 8th. Has had a very poor start. As we see JC there in 9th. We have Megan in 10th. Mung all the way down in 11th. Wow, unusual to see him that far down. And we see Mercer in 12th, just in front of the new guy, Lycol. And Mercer is getting some action as well in the back. So we see them going into turn 1, and was that a move from Lycol? No, he is too far behind still. Camera angles can be deceiving sometimes, as we see he's still trying to work his way through Mercer's Golfmobile. Oh, and we have Mung off. Mung has gone off into the grass. I think Mung is really struggling. He has been having some problems with his eye. Maybe he's not able to see that well right now. I would say calm the eye down and mark this as a drop race maybe, or just yeah, take it easy. As we see, Gary still in 1st with Dessler right behind. Well, Gary has carved out a little bit of a gap. Cusker is closing in the beer car. As we see, Alex is going past Cartman. So I think Cartman is actually struggling in the M3. It is not the best GR3 car, but it does have the looks. It is a very beautiful, beautiful car. I'll give it that. As we see Flapjack trying to look for a move through the hairpin on Lanesi. Will he succeed? No. Lanesi has the next hairpin covered. But I think Lanesi will not be able to calm down. Flapjack is right behind. He's on the attack. Same with JC. JC's been on fire in the RSL lately, so we're to expect great things. John William Egan there in the picture. As we see, Flapjack is going for a move on Nessie into turn 1. Makes the move stick just before and is up into 7th. It looks like JC is also going for a move on Nessie. Going side by side through turn 2. Isn't really able to make the move stick on Nessie this time. Oh, and Nessie's going wide. Nessie's going very wide. JC losing a little bit there, trying to avoid Nessie, and Megan is closing in. And Flapjack has taken up the fight too fast. I will honestly admit this is a little bit of a boring track for me, but glad I'm just commentating. As we see Flapjack is going for a move again through turn 1 and getting himself up into 6th. Flapjack is on fire today. He's showing good pace and could end up being in the lead. As we see JC cocks up and Megan moves himself up into 9th. And JC cooks up again and goes off into the grass. Sorry for screaming and yelling there, but wow. As we see, Lycol has gotten himself in front of Mercer. And Mung is still hanging on. Very unusual, as I said earlier, that Mung is this far behind. Mung is usually among the fastest, but could be issues with the car. It isn't the greatest. I think it's the worst of the entire GR3 class. Or is this GR4? I have no idea. Can get that checked real quick as we do a little unprofessional checking on the Discord. As we just keep looking with these two, as we see Mercer has gotten himself back into 11th, but Lycol is right on his behind. Oh yeah, okay, it's GR4. I am such a tit. It is the GR4, of course. Oh man. King Kim making mistakes again. But it is a good looking car. I'll give it that. As we see Gary now has gotten away. Oh, and Kusker has gotten himself up into second place. And Dazzler is getting his ass chewed out by Alex as well. Oh, Alex, calm down. Calm down, boy. As we see, babyface Alex is going for a move. I don't know why I call him that, but Drift King Alex is really on the hunt for third. Man, I do love the livery that Dazzler has on. We see Alex going for a slipstream move. Is it enough? He makes the move stick and moves himself up in the fourth. A very good clean overtake from Alex, moving Dazzler down to fourth. Competition is high in Tier 1 this season, as we see Cartman is moving up on Dazzler as well. Will he be able to pass Dazzler? Doesn't look like Dazzler has given up yet either. Maybe he's just sticking with the slipstream. No, go. He's looking. He's showing himself in Alex's mirrors. Just letting him know I'm still here. I'm gonna come back on you. It seems like Alex is on fire today. Dazzler struggling a little bit. Definitely making moves up the field though. Cartman there. As we see, Flapjack is in a battle with Too Fast. Oh, very late break there. Ruined his turn one. As we see, Too Fast moving himself up into sixth. We have Lion SE right behind. Flapjack is in the Too Fast Lion SE sandwich. Might not be the greatest place to be, but we know that these three are very clean drivers. There's hardly any tire wear with the racing hards. Very little to none. As we see, Lionel C is closing in on Flapjack. Still not able to make a move. As we see, Cartman has moved himself up into 4th. Dessler is down in 5th. He's under attack from Too Fast right now. I think Dessler is really struggling with the car. Might not be his combo at all. I've raced Dessler a lot of times in Tier 1. Well, the 2 seasons I was there, and I think I beat him once out of 16 races. So yeah, Dessler is a powerhouse to be reckoned with, but he needs the right combination. I beat him with a bumper at Bathurst in the Group B road car rally Imprezas Lancers. I beat him with a bumper, so at least I have that on my record. Too Fast closing in. He's going for a move, doing the flapjack move into turn 1. And will he move himself? Oh, no. Dessler managed to close the door at the last second. As we see, Lionel C is going for the flapjack move and moving himself up into 7th. As we see, Dessler still holding on to 5th. And Lionel C has to fend off Flapjack as he goes for a move into the hairpin. A very good dive from Flapjack, and I think Flapjack, no, Linus, he has the inside into the next hairpin and moves himself back into 7th. Oh, wow. Oh, good move from Linus. Wow. As we see, Too Fast now will probably try and make a move through the slipstream. And Cusker is into the pits already. What? Tires aren't that gone, as we see Too Fast going for the flapjack move into turn 1. And makes the move stick. That's Dessler down to 5th for now. Will Dessler be able to re-attack? As we see Lionel going very defensive into turn 2. Trying to hold off Flapjack, the turn 1 master. John William Megan staying out of trouble in 8th. And we have JC there. He's moved himself up into 9th. We have Mercer in 10th. And Mercer, Lycol, and Mung have been stuck together like glue the entire race. As we see, Lycol is trying to go for a move into the hairpin. Is he far enough ahead? No, he is not. Mercer covers off the next hairpin as we see Lycol. Oh, with a little spin there. Oh, that could have gone very wrong as we see him fishtailing. Mung is ever so close now. Doesn't seem like there's enough slipstream between them to actually make a move. Mercer going defensive into turn 1, trying to hold off. Make sure he stays in 10th. 14 laps in, and these fellas have not pitted. We see Lycol and Mercer have used a lot more fuel than Mung at this point. As we see Lycol messing up that turn a little bit. Mercer finally getting some breathing room as Lycol has to defend against Mung. And I think Mung screwed up in the second hairpin. Oh, and Lyko screwed up out of the second hairpin, and Mung moves himself up into 11th. Good job, Mung. Mung is now on the receiving end of Lyko's slipstream, though. I don't think this fight is over just yet. Maybe it is. And, huh? Cusker is all the way down in 13th. Could that be because of his pit stop, or has he been off? Very weird. As we see Gary there. He's just controlling the pace. Probably saving the power of the car, so when Alex comes closer, he just puts the pedal to the metal. As we see, Cartman has moved himself up into 3rd. And he's right in front of Too Fast and Linusy and Dessler, Flapjack. A lot of close racing, considering the field is quite spread. As we see, Dessler is going for the Flapjack move on Linusy. Still holding in there, and Dessler makes the move stick into turn 2. Not bad at all, as we see Dessler go down low on the grass. Oh, no! Oh, I don't know what kind of sounds I made right there, but wow. It just looked like he was going to hit the wall at full force. And Flapjack is going for an overtake into the hairpin, and we saw Linusy with a little too much power on the throttle there through or out of the exit of hairpin 1. Oh, and Dessler hits the wall. That's not going to do Dessler any favors, as we see Linusy moving up to 6th. Don't know why Dessler was flashing his headlights. No reason for him to do so. As we see Cartman into the pits already. Alright, Cartman always had the dream of being a NASCAR racer, so... Not Reviser, but, you know, Eric Cartman. As we see Too Fast in 3rd. Flapjack chasing him down in 4th. Linusy building a little bit of a gap now to Des, but Des is closing in. He's hit the last turn exit a few times, the wall. As I think Linusy powered out a little too early again. Megan in 7th now. We have JC in 8th. Mung up into 9th. Oh, as we see a little spin from him. And Lyko there. We have Cusker and Cartman all the way down in 12th. So the pit stops are quite long. And Mercer has also been into the pits, so he's way down the field now. He had such a good race last week on, what was it, Big Willie? Oh, as we see Gary very wide out of turn 3. Or was it turn 4? Not easy to say with this American track. So we see Alex is closing in on Gary. Maybe Gary's getting a little bit stressed out from Alex right now. Too Fast still staying in 3rd in front of Flapjack and Nessie. And I think Dessler is actually closing in on Nessie again. Yep. We could be experiencing and seeing a move from Des. And Nessie is smartly covering off the inside line. "22 minutes driven, not that long left." It's probably going to be a no-stopper for most. Nessie's getting dangerously low on fuel. A lot of pops and bangs as we see Desler on the inside of Nessie into the hairpin. Nessie has the inside line covered through hairpin 2. Will there be a move from Des this time? Will it be close enough? As we see Desler going for the move. And Desler moves himself back into 5th. Linus down to 6th. John Megan there. JZ, no plans on pitting. Cusker. I think the pitters are the biggest losers in this race, considering most of the field is just staying out, not pitting. Among there, beautiful Mountain Dew, and oh, that could be a Falcon livery from Cartman that he's using. Very good-looking livery. And Mercer has caught up to Lycol again. Mercer has a lot better tires right now. Shouldn't be that difficult to get past. Lycol's gonna try and give him a challenge either way. As we see, Mercer is going for the flapjack move into turn 1. Seems to be the best overtaking spot on the track, and Mercer moves himself up into 12th. Oops, wrong button. Alex still hasn't gotten any closer to Gary, the German. Too fast in 3rd. Seems like the gaps are stabilizing between the racers. As we see, Desler is just trying to hold off Linus, as Linus go very wide into turn 1 there. And Megan Chase. So I think we're gonna stick with this pack of cars through the end. Seems like here's where the action will unfold. The closest on track is these two at the moment. I don't think Mercer is going to be under attack from Lycol anymore. But then again, anything can happen. As we see Linus just grazing the wall on the outside there. Not doing Linus any favors at this point. Looks like the Shadow Realm spot is going to be Linus' finishing position this week. unless Dessler royally cocks it up. And Flapjack is starting to run out of fuel. A couple of minutes left. Will the fuel hold? That is the big question right now. I think Flapjack is probably asking himself the same question. Will the fuel hold? Looks like the three we have in picture right now have about the same amount of fuel. Same with Megan, JC, Cusker, he has been into the pits, of course. Cartman, the same. And Mung has saved a hell of a ton of fuel. But he has struggled. Mercer, as I said, has carved out a decent gap down to Lycol. And yeah, Gary, he's been unstoppable so far the entire race. Don't think a lot has happened in his race at all. He's just taking it easy. Alex is closing in just by small margins, but isn't really able to close in the gap. Too Fast has had a few fights, a few battles, and I think he can call this a win. Not a bad position at all. Third. Flapjack. Flapjack has saved a lot more tires than Dazzler, though. With barely any tire wear on Flapjack's wheels. He could probably go an hour on those tires, looking at how they look right now. We're into our last 20 seconds. It's probably not going to be another lap for these gentlemen. Linus is dropping off and Megan's catching up. I think Linus is probably in heavy fuel save. And we're on our final lap. This is going to be the final turn for Gary. He's going to come home to win round 4. We haven't seen him much this season. Let's hope we see a lot more to him and that someone can actually challenge him. And that is first for Gary. Congratulations. Second for Alex. A very strong run for him. A very strong run for Too Fast as well. And Flapjack has had one hell of a race. Dessler has struggled a little bit, but keeps on to 5th. 6th for Nessie. 7th for Megan. 8th for JC. Cusker 9th and Cartman 10th. So again, I got a little bit caught out by the quick finish. People were a lot closer than I thought they were when the race timer ended. So with that, thank you all for watching, and come back next week for round 5, which I believe will be the BMW M3 road car thing on Brands Hatch. Which, yeah, is a track I really don't like, but I love commentating, so it's going to be an interesting race for sure. So, with that said, come back next time and see you then. Bye bye.